the mountain. What up, Cappy? Hopefully y'all are going up the mountain. Welcome to the Enigma 23 channel. I'm your reader, Enigma. There ain't no telling what the hell gonna come out these cards from the vine. So, rock with me. It's my first loop. Let's get this first month out the way. See how everything's timing up in my life. And then I probably will be doing readings. But for right now, I'm not doing personals. So, just gotta leave you with this first month with words and messages from the divine. So, this is general. A wise man will find it to relate to their lives in some kind of way, but it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if it resonates, use what resonates and leave the rest out. Okay, so with that said, let's get into your reading for this March 2019, which holds a retrograde. Be into that type of thing. Divine spirit, mother energy, gods and goddesses, known and unknown, ancestors, spiritual guides, archangels, multi-dimensional, high vibrating beings, all in your ear, making your brain clear cut, clarity, truth and messages for the collective of Capricorn for March of 2019. Let's get these people some kind of motivation to climb that mountain, stay on top of that mountain, having a perspective, better view. Divine, provide truth and clarity for Capricorn for March 2019. Appreciate you a lot. I know you are 100, 1,000, 1 millionth, 1 billion, infinity with it, with me. So, let's see what y'all got. You know, what we got first is my beloved New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck. And we will be discussing nothing but soul on this channel. So, issues of higher self, ways you can get up out of that, blockages, removing all this. So you can, get to your real and true self and not the illusionary ego self that you think you are. So, first card is going to be how people perceiving you this month. How they look at you, dog. And we have Nan Nan Buklu. This is the Two of Swords. This is air energy. So, what other people are thinking, since air represents thinking, the mind, they got this opinion towards you like, this card speaks of devotion to the Great Mother. You know what I'm saying? That old saying, you take 2 steps, you take 1 step to me, I'm going to take 20 to you, or 2 to you. This is what they're speaking of. You taking a step towards your spiritual enlightenment, if you're not already there. And if you're already there, taking that step even deeper and further to the mother, to the divine feminine, that spirit realm. So, right here, since this is for other people, you know what I'm saying? This is how they see you. They see you in your magic. You trying to work on your soul. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that, Cap. That's what's up. It's good shit right there. With y'all being cardinal signs, staying real balanced right there. Go ahead, two people, so left and right, they working together. We gonna find out about this divine masculine and divine feminine right here if they really are working together. But right now we about to go to this shadow self. Let's see what your lower self is thinking right now, saying. This is the stuff that you don't want other people to know. The hidden aspects. You know what I'm saying? So we have the Petro. This is the Four of Wands. Fire all day. Something you don't want people to know about your firiness, your bossiness. This is Agwe Afambo. And this card, it means a lot of stuff. It means a safe haven. It means a coming together of two different elements. As you can see, the fire and the water coming together to create something new, which is the steam. We have a merging or a marrying of two different elements, you know, a union of opposites, that type of thing. You know, also could be the quiet before the storm. You know, safe haven off of real hard work. So this is the type of things that you don't want other people to know. That shadow side is thinking. You know what I'm saying? So, sound like you trying to merge with somebody. You trying to have some opposites with somebody. Man, it kind of sounds like a love reading or something. What's going on? Or that you had a safe haven. You got a house or a car or something like that. You don't want somebody to know about. A retreat, you know. Then a hotel room trying to get it on. I don't know. Merging the opposites, though. A marriage, a bond. So, we're going to go to the divine feminine next, which male and females have. So we're going to see what it has to say. And that divine feminine, you know, deals with the aspects of your right brain. If y'all don't know about the right brain, that's where all the unseen comes from. You know, the intuition, the psychic ability, the feelings, the emotions, hence women. Why they're emotional, why they could be lost by their feelings, why they can know if you cheating on them or something. You know, psychic ability. Or even in a dream space, knowing something's gonna happen. You know, like grandma dreaming of fish, somebody pregnant, somebody being a Tatiana out there. Bust it down. But this is speaking from the aspect of the divine feminine as an upheaval. You know what I'm saying? This is the Tower card originally, but it's the deluge in this deck. So this speaks of upheaval. And since we have water in the mix, this is an emotional upheaval. You know what I'm saying? This is change. You know, but just because destruction comes does not mean it is a negative or bad thing. It just means, just like how this flood is carrying up all that physical stuff, now it can make way for some other stuff to be. So don't always look at a situation as that's bad because you are taught when you lose something is bad. That is not the case. So far from it. So far from it. This also means sacrifice. So that divine feminine, you know what I'm saying, is really trying to speak something to you. So don't let it fool you. So to me, that tower moment, that deluge moment is a good thing to me because, like I say, I deal with raising my vibration, my higher self at all costs. So if change need to be, hey, Sincere said in Belly, Nas, yo, my whole life is dedicated to change. Y'all should take the same approach, but hey, do what you want to do. But this is what the feminine got for you. Some change, emotional, could even be physical. But just know some shit gonna change, and don't look at it in the way a regular person would look at that. So, just saying. Now we're gonna go to the divine masculine. He's gonna be dealing with more sort of duties, what drives him. You know what I'm saying? So we all know how feminine energy is, even on the physical level, even on the spiritual level. It's about getting things done. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. So we have more fire energy right here. La Place. This is dealing with the petrol. This is I like to say Jack, but y'all call it Page. You know what I'm saying? And this is a person more so dealing with, this is a noble character. You know what I'm saying? Shows strength. Just like you see that one hand up, one hand down. You know what I'm saying? That's a sense of clarity. You know what I'm saying? Because it's having the heaven aspect and as well as the earth aspect. This is being able to see shit clearly when you have that access to the above higher frequencies, and we stuck in the lower for the moment. So being able to decipher, read signs, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. So, and swift with it, you know what I'm saying? This fire catches on stuff quick. So this is what your masculine is thinking. So some of y'all are seeing clear out there with the divine masculine. You know what I'm saying? And you're moving swiftly towards something. You know what I'm saying? That maybe it's a bond, that secret place. Maybe a marriage. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's see what the higher self has to say. Because this is what this card represents. The true self. You know what I'm saying? That part of you that knows all, even though you can't remember or attain it. So look at you higher self. We have the Corilla Marigas. And if you didn't know by the Baphometic, goat-headed looking being right there, this is the devil card. So the true self, the higher self, is speaking of, this is like, as you can see, bird falling down, this is extreme power, but this is an uncontrollable type of energy. You know what I'm saying? This is where the material is pushed to the limits, or your material world is pushing you, your soul, your higher self is pushing you to the limits, more likely. So this is like saying, regardless, I know the consequences of something, but shit, you know what? I'm gonna do the shit anyway. So this is what your higher self is basically trying to tell you, like, man, I'm about to shake some shit up in your life to where, hey, you ain't gonna have no choice but to pay attention to look. You know what I'm saying? It's also questioning of the individuality as well. So that's telling me, hey, your higher self is up here trying to tell y'all something, trying to get y'all in the gear about something. And I would guess it's about some spiritual stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or, even you being, it speaks of interdependency. Being able to be the self. So what this is telling me, other people are seeing this devotion, like, dang, this man getting benefits. It must be because of that devotion they putting spiritually to something higher. Whatever you want to call it, but I know it's the great mother. So, you know what I'm saying? That union, that bond, that marriage of the two feminine, the divine masculine, divine feminine. Feminine won't change, upheaval, physical and emotional one. Sacrifice. You losing stuff in your life. And then your divine self seeing with clarity, hey, this is what's happening. Let's move swiftly towards that. I'm strong, I can handle all this shit. And then the higher self, hey, saying, hey, I'm doing this. I'm putting out the uncontrollable energy. Because I'm trying to get you to think about your individuality. Think about interdependency with me, your higher self, your true self. No matter what the consequences are. So if you don't listen, hey, guess what? I'm going to shake your whole world up. Turn this physical world upside down. What you think is important, I'm about to take this shit from you. Realize I'm speaking. I'm trying to give you more. Because when you go that way, you reap the benefits of this devotion to that great mother, which would be your true self. So next, let's get even more clarification on the situation. We're going to be going to the Isis Oracle deck, in which we're going to pull 3 cards. First card is going to be your current situation. Second is going to be your challenge. And the last card is going to be the way home. Your solution, your answer. How to get out the trench to that challenge. So let's see what's really good. One more. Alright. Y'all laid out. Let's move this up a little bit. And first we have your challenge card. In your current situation. My bad. Spirit of Isis. Triumph of the Goddess. So, this card right here is speaking of not giving up, not quitting. You might go through situations, deep ones, light ones. Sacrifice, taking your shit or going through situations, taking people, taking things, whatever. at the end of the day, don't let that physical occurrence disturb you to the point where you just give up. So y'all are going through a situation where it's like right now, currently, for most of y'all, where you gotta realize, I mean, you're going through this situation. So it sounds like you're going through your little dark side of the soul, or even your little plot of hell. But don't give up. That's what they call it saying. At the end of the day, don't give up, because if you don't give up, you're going to win. Then you'll see why other people are seeing you as that, reaping the benefits. So next, we go to your challenge. And your challenge is the High Priestess. Mysteries revealed in the eye of Isis. So this card, one famous high priestess, maybe y'all know or don't know. I mean, if y'all are fans of American Horror Story, you should definitely know. But if y'all in spiritual, I'm pretty sure y'all heard of the name Mary Laveau. Well-known high priestess. She used to do her thing. She's world-renowned, revered. Even most of us, she's dead. Just go to New Orleans and see what's going on. She got her own square. You know what I'm saying? And for those times, back when she was in that time, that's hard for, melanated people to have. Because there's a bunch of racism down there. But guess what? She had clients that were white, black, and in between. So obviously, this woman knew what she was doing. She was powerful. Because he used to come to her day job here. But her real work, bam, high priestess. So I say all that to say, what did she really encompass? She encompassed wisdom. She encompassed healing. She encompassed compassion, love, mercy. You know what I'm saying? For everybody. Not looking at, the color per se, but the individual. And since this card is in the challenge position, you're going against that. Your inner wisdom, that inner knowing, that power that you have within you. Maybe you scared, I don't know. Scared to lose what you think is valuable in your life right now. Person, place, or thing. Could be. But it's saying, hey, something greater on the table. How about we take a look at that and think about it? Because really, I would take that. So let's see what the outcome is. Your answer, your way out. And we have past life, present power. The many spiritual faces of you. So this is going to more so deal with not everybody believes in, past lives. But and everybody doesn't have a past life. But for those of us who tend to reincarnate or incarnate here, incarnate, reincarnate, at that time you had gifts, you had power, and upon coming into your new avatar, your new body, which you think is you, and only been, here wants you, sad is it mistaken? Because there's a reason why you are talented and you take a keen natural giftness, if I can say that word, a born gift. It's because you experienced this type of talent, whatever it is, in a past life. So it'd rather be you being athletic, playing sports, you cooking your ass off, you being a leader, or a spiritual leader, or just a motivator, you know what I'm saying? What up? Your gifts come from your past life experiences. So the way to down that challenge is just to recall, or just more so if you able to do that. But if you ain't able to do that, what are your gifts? What are your, not your talents, but what are you gifted at? You really need to look into that, because that's what's going to get you up out of this feeling of, hey, I ain't wise enough. I don't have the power. You know what I'm saying? All this shit that's going down, my whole life seems like it's being snatched or being bobbled up physically, and shit just ain't turning out right. Shit, it's saying recall. Look at what you can do, what you're good at, to get up out of that situation. Because as long as you don't give up, which you ain't, that's your current situation right now. Because Capricorns, boy, y'all bossy as hell, so y'all want that stability and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all slogan is I use, so use your inner self. Go back. Look at the talents not the talents, but the gifts you have. So you can really come this and the high priestess and it not be a challenge for you. That way high self ain't gotta turn shit upside down in your life for you to realize that. So knowing your power. So lastly, we're going to pull one more card. And this is coming from the Shaman's Path message cards. So this is basically going to round up your reading. And give you the main theme if you ain't already caught it by now. You know what I'm saying? Other people see you beaming like fucking serious B. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, you just worrying about other things instead of realizing, hey, you really only knew your gifts. You would come out that situation bomb. And the way that people are seeing you is true due, because hey, you have that devotion to your higher self, to the spiritual, So, go ahead and get y'all on through. I ain't gonna hold you no more. And let's see. We have guess what? Fear. Boy, why y'all looking spooked over there? Talking about no. So, this card reads, fear is an instinctual response to a perceived threat. Yet, conditioning can cause you to fear things that are not an actual threat to your life. Make a list of your specific fears and develop a strategy to heal those that are unnecessary and / or problematic. Trust your instincts. Past life gifts. That, yeah, that's them instincts. That's that higher self. I know I now release any and all fears that serve no purpose. Do that, please. Because when you do, don't be scared of yourself, because your higher self contains this uncontrollable energy. Tame the beast. Don't be scared of it. You know, the outer is a reflection of the inner, so other people are trying to tell you, boy, you in your light. You just don't see it. Let's bond. Let's bring these two opposites together. The change and then the clarity. So you can become that high priestess instead of that challenge being the high priestess. Get that wisdom, get that power. You're more than capable of doing it. Fear is a low vibrating energy. It always blocks things. It's how they control the world. Those so-called powers that be. Get rid of the fear. You're limitless without the pill. So thank you, Cap. See y'all next month. Get out the fear.